So here's the question that everybody's asking right now. How do artists compete with AI? Because let's be real, AI can create faster, it doesn't need to sleep, and it literally has no limits to how many songs it can create. It can literally write a song, mix it, and even put a little music video together before you can even tune your guitar. So how do we even begin to compete with the flood of AI music that is now hitting all the streaming platforms? So do we have a chance at all at competing with it? It's actually a much better chance than you think. So as you're all aware, AI has completely flooded Spotify, YouTube, all of your reels, and a lot of it is just AI songs that have been created in seconds via a little prompt and then put out into the world. And there's a lot of things going on in the legal world at the moment to talk about whether it's even legal, the way that they're doing this and the way that they're creating the songs, because the AI has to learn from somewhere. But that's not really the question we're trying to answer today. AI is going to get better, and it is going to keep pumping out more and more music, and it is going to dilute the amount of money that we can make from these streaming platforms. So we need to figure out a way of being able to compete with AI prompt writers or AI bots in order to be able to keep doing this thing. Otherwise it's going to become unsustainable. I think early signs are already starting to show that people are already craving a human touch. Like, AI stuff is quite funny and it's neat and it's fun to play with, but people want to be able to actually connect to songs, and the only way you can really do that is by connecting with an individual, their story, and maybe even going and seeing them live, which AI hasn't mastered yet. But that's where most artists are actually getting stuck. What they're doing at the moment is they're trying to create songs to compete with AI. So they're adding tons of auto-tune, spending hours and hours and hours extra on production, tons more layers, trying to create like the perfect sound. Whereas I think actually the complete opposite of that, if you look at all the trends online, especially on YouTube, would suggest that the figures are going in the opposite direction. People want to hear authenticity. So if you actually watch some of the top YouTube channels, some of the gurus, you'll hear a lot of them saying, edit your videos less, edit your music less, edit everything a bit less, because authenticity is now starting to win when it comes to the algorithm on platforms, especially YouTube. People actually want to hear the crack in your voice. People actually want to hear some imperfections from time to time. People actually want to see the behind the scenes, the story of the song being made. You can't have any of that when it's just took you 2 seconds to prompt it. So you're already at a massive advantage, because in terms of creating content for your music, you've got so many other avenues to do it that AI is just never going to be able to have. We've been studying this over the last few months, and what we've found is actually, if you look, the artists that are really breaking through and doing really well as independent artists are the ones that don't seem to have a lot of fancy gear. In fact, one artist I saw was recording into like a dictaphone and then adding music up, and it was really bad audio quality, and yet she's still getting millions and millions of streams on a YouTube channel because people are actually interested in her stories and the music and the songs that she's written. Okay, they're not the best, but she's still getting millions of hits on all of her videos. So with that, what I want artists to start doing is start thinking about their process. Everyone's getting stuck at the moment in what content should I be creating? I get asked that like literally all of the time. What content should I create? What content should we make around this song? And what I always say to everyone is don't create anything. Document, film behind the scenes, film little parts of the process of you physically writing the song, film a video telling people how the song came about, where the idea came from, tell them a little bit of backstory about it, show them the recording process, show them every step of the way, show them the mistakes that you made through the process, because not everything's plain sailing. Show them every little step of the journey and take them on that journey with you, and then they'll feel like they've become part of it. So when you come to release that song, they're way more likely to want to listen to it. That's what my band have been doing, and we found each time we've done more of that for each release, lo and behold, the release gets way better numbers than the previous song has done. You see, AI can make loads and loads of songs, yes, but it can't make a human connection. And that's why we're building Sonic Chaos. The whole point in this channel is to bring and share with you new bands, new artists that you may have never heard of, and show you what they are like in a raw setting. So when we get them on the show, they're going to be performing with no tuning. It's going to be stripped back. It's going to be acoustic performed. And the whole purpose of that is to sit with them and discuss the lyrics, discuss the songs, and then actually get to hear those songs immediately after in their rawest form. That's how you build connection, and that's how you're going to beat AI. Basically reminding everyone that human emotions always hit the hardest. If you'd like more videos like this, or you're interested in seeing the new show that we're filming the first episode of next week, then don't forget to like and subscribe and follow along. We've got absolutely tons of content coming to the channel and some awesome bands going to be performing for you. So make sure you subscribe and hit the notification button, and we'll see you again soon.